Jacob Zuma, the leader of the governing African National Congress, stands accused of taking hundreds of thousands of euros in bribes.
A court has thrown out charges against Jacob Zuma of corruption, fraud, and money laundering.
Next on Global Pulse. How media around the world covered the political fall and rise of South Africa's President Jacob Zuma.
Enter the new ANC president, who could soon have another title, the accused.
The corruption and fraud charges against Zuma got wide media attention, including reports from the BBC.
Zuma's former financial advisor, Shabir Sheikh, is serving 15 years for soliciting bribes for Zuma. With the help of documents seized from Zuma's home, prosecutors say they've amassed enough evidence to go after him.
Al Jazeera's coverage included an interview with a former member of South Africa's parliament who blatantly declared Zuma guilty.
Even if there was political interference, as I believe there was, that in no ways mitigates or minimizes the guilt of Jacob Zuma. And the reality of the matter is that there was overwhelming evidence against Jacob Zuma.
South Africa's justice system had a different view. In early April, the nation's prosecuting authority dropped the charges against Zuma, citing political interference. Reports by France's TV5, KMTP, and South Africa's SABC focus on the anger that decision created.
Every opposition party worth its salt has joined the bandwagon, united in condemnation of the charges being dropped.
His popularity is considerable, but a lot of people from the opposition are outraged that the case did not end in a judgment.
This is a disgraceful day for South Africa. It is a show trial weeks before the election to present Zuma as an innocent victim, which, of course, we know he is not.
But as much as he is adored by his supporters, he is also dogged by controversy.
He's got baggage, lots of baggage, and it's not positive baggage, it's all negative stuff.
According to this interview on Iran's Press TV, it wasn't the corruption charges that made Zuma unfit to govern.
Due to his background, he doesn't have much of a grasp on the complexities of policy making.
That's a great point. Mr. Zuma does not even have a secondary school education, let alone going on to university, let alone going on to graduate studies, which was the case with former President Thabo Mbeki.
But what a difference a presidential election can make. Media reporting suddenly seemed to soften, and the BBC and SABC showed new respect for Zuma.
It's been an epic struggle, from political fighter to president. But today, Jacob Zuma finally achieved his ambition.
So help me God.
We hope he's going to turn South Africa to a heaven. But Zuma is going to be to renew South Africa.
Jacob Zuma did not sing to his supporters today, as he normally does. He can now afford to be more presidential.
From head boy to president, a meteoric rise to the pinnacle of South African politics.
The day South Africans have been waiting for, the inauguration of the country's fourth democratically elected president.
Many who have lost hope in their leaders at home are looking to Zuma for answers.
I expect him to have tough policies, especially foreign policies directed towards the South African region in terms of development, in terms of kicking out dictatorship in Africa.
Al Jazeera, which months earlier had presented a scathing perspective on Zuma, found a likable and reflective South African leader.
Jacob Zuma, a political survivor. In South Africa, he's been dubbed the People's President.
I would like to be remembered as a cadre who emerged from nowhere, who never went to school, who educated himself, who struggled all his life, but succeeded to accomplish what was given to him as tasks.
For Global Pulse, I'm Erin Coker.
This program is brought to you by Link TV for educational and non-commercial use only. Link TV is the only US network dedicated to global and national news, uncompromising documentaries, and diverse cultural programs. Programs that connect you to the world.